So this is Jennifer from Belladonna's Botanicals, and I'm here today with our March 2024 Witchy haul. Apologies for the lateness. I had recorded it. It's just my mic decided to stop working for absolutely no reason whatsoever. So I have to re-record it now. So we're going to start today with crystals. And as you know, I love Labradorite because I think I start every single video with recent Labradorites that I've just bought. So this month I got 2 pieces of Labradorite. So I picked this one up. This is from Kindred Spirits in Hellertown. This is a little Labradorite coffin. I just really like, I'm particular about it. I really love that kind of flash the way it has on there. So, and as we know, Labradorite is good for the upper chakras, including throat, third eye, crown. Great for psychic abilities, dream work, astral travel, any kind of sleep issues. If you have nightmares, Labradorite is your friend. And I also got a freeform Labradorite because this flash right here is amazing. Just the light has to hit it just right. But again, this one I got at Cobble Creek Mining last month at their open house. They're in Nazareth, PA. Got a little bit there. It's really nice. So I got this there and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I've been keeping this one in my office. So what do we have next? I buy a lot of crystals, apparently. All right. So we got a couple pieces. I'm weird about calcites because I don't like the texture of them. Like this is honey calcite, which is probably one. This and blue calcite are my favorite. But if you look at it, it's got a really weird, like almost waxy texture to it. And sometimes, depending on the cut of it, it also can be kind of chalky. So it doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like. If you told me this was like butterscotch or something, I'd be like, sure. It's just got like a sticking, almost like a stickiness to it. But honey calcite is good for the sacral and solar plexus chakras. Hold on one sec. It is good for emotional balance, stress reduction, decision making. It amplifies other stones, and it's good for protection if you're doing any kind of like astral travel work. So this is one of the stones that if you are doing astral travel, tuck a piece under your bed, in your pillow, that sort of thing, wherever you do it, you know, that kind of thing. So honey calcite. These are raw stones. There are tumbles that they're usually a little bit bigger, but well, smaller than this, but they're a little. They're just different. I don't have any handy. They're in the other room. So what's next? So the next one I got, and I had to do a little bit of research on this, is I got 4 mother of pearl cabochons. And if you ever see something that's listed like a crystal, that's a cabochon. These are basically made, they're cut in a way that you can just make them into jewelry. I use them sometimes in crystal grids because I don't make jewelry. So I got 4 of these. I think I got these at Cobble Creek Mining as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so these mother of pearl is obviously, this does not look like, you know, the little tiny pearls we see all the time. So I'm going to talk a little bit, because I had to do some research as to the difference between mother of pearl and pearl. So first, the meaning of it. So mother of pearl, you would use this for like prosperity, intuition, psychic development. It's good for the divine feminine and motherhood. Fun fact, mother of pearl is also slang for nose candy, the cocaine. So, but mother of pearl is what this is on scientific, I guess, biological thing is. Mother of pearl is what oysters secrete to form their inner shell layer. The oyster releases layers and layers of this nacre to coat and protect the inside of the shell from any kind of natural irritants. Over time, these thickened layers can take the shape of the beautiful gemstone pearls, while the mother of pearl is the shiny thin layer coating on the inner surface in which the pearl forms. This is the connection of how it's connected, like the divine feminine, especially motherhood in that sense. So the name mother comes from the belief that the mother shields and bears the pearl just the way a mother would to a child. There, you learned something new today, because I had to learn something new. what's next? Okay, so did I bring that over? Yes, I did. I actually got 3 big pieces of this. It's amazing. This is also from Cobble Creek Mining. This is Chalcopyrite. It's often called Peacock Ore. You can tell I like the color scheme a lot. I think I'm gonna go and I have getting my hair redone next week. But can you make it look like this? I want my hair this color. Be like, it does kind of match. So this is a copper iron sulfide mineral. One of the things you'll see with it does change color over time as it sort of oxidizes, I believe, because you can sort of see on the other side here where it's more golden and like a darker purple. You have the darker purple spots. These are from Mexico. I bought all 3 that they had because this is a big piece of chalcopyrite, and this was the deal I got on this was amazing. So I was like, so you're gonna give me a little bit of a discount too? All right, we'll get all 3 of them now. Okay, cool. So we have chalcopyrite. The other 2 are in my living room. This one I keep in the office here with me. And chalcopyrite, also called peacock ore because of the colors. It's good for stress relief, inner sight, trust, happiness, joy, and again, upper chakras, throat, third eye, and crown. It's beautiful. And the first time I saw some, I'm like, yes, please. So the next one I got, it's called Maligano Jasper. And this is a free form. Let me get that in. It's really got a lot of beautiful colors on it. So the chakra wise, it's kind of got the green, so you're gonna get some heart chakra stuff in here, and then the carnelian, or not carnelian, but like the sacral chakra and maybe root a little bit. I tend to think of jaspers for like root chakra, but so this is good for grounding and protection, transformation, balance, lower chakras I mentioned, pattern recognition, flexibility, and creative blocks. Again, another stone that I keep in my office. This is my first piece of Maligano Jasper. I wasn't entirely sure what it is because it looks almost like rainforest jasper, a little bit of mookaite, even it's too opaque for carnelian. Carnelian tends to be a little more translucent, but could be, orangey jasper, red jasper. So that's that one. And the next one I got, I'm not entirely sure. It is a jasper. I can tell you that. I had to do a Google image search on this one to figure out what kind of jasper, because there's a lot of different kinds of jaspers. And it's either a combination or it's polychrome jasper, Ibis jasper, or brecciated jasper. But this is good for, I think it's polychrome, maybe. Although I have other polychromes and they don't really, I don't know. But this also I keep in my office. This is good for passion, creativity, the lower chakras. This is going to be more like your solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. It's good for gratitude and staying present. This one also stays in my office with me. I got a big bag of selenite sticks from one of my, open them yet, from, those last 2 are from Cobble Creek Mining. This is from one of my wholesale suppliers, I think New Age Incense imports or something like that. And this is from Morocco. Oh, no, wait, I got this at Cobble Creek as well. Well, I was wrong. I thought oh, you know what? I was going to order it from New Age Incense, but I ended up getting it here because I was there and it was like $5 or something. So what I'm experimenting with, because typically you can't put selenite in water because bag. Like you see, if you've seen selenite before, it's got that like thready, almost splintery kind of. This would dissolve in water. It is so soft that you could actually go outside and use it as chalk and write with it. Pro tip for see. This isn't just gratuitous consumerism and capitalism and all that. I'm giving you some helpful hints here along the way. If you were doing any kind, want a ward outside your house or like for purification, you can draw with selenite. So put some sigils down with your selenite. It's like chalk, but different. And again, we use selenite for purification, clearing out. I use it primarily, like I have a lot of selenite slabs and I use those to clear out the energy of other crystals to kind of reprogram them. So that's primarily what I use it for. But what I'm going to experiment with this is I am actually going to try to dissolve. Hi, Corey. No, I'm not eating anything. Please don't mess. Hi, I love you, Bubby. All right, Corey, you're about to knock everything over. Please don't. Please don't. You can't come down here now. You can sit on my printer. You can be like Moon and be good and sit in the background. I'm not eating food. I think because I opened up something in a plastic bag, he thinks I have treats. So no, I don't have treats. Anyways, Corey aside, I want to experiment seeing how well I can dissolve this in water, because I might start using it like to make like a purification spray. So if you have the selenite in the water already, it's dissolved. I just would need to make sure that it doesn't get any of those little like splintery fragments in them. Because ouch, and because if you've ever gotten a selenite splinter, it sucks. And also, so you know, it doesn't clog up the sprayers and stuff. So I'm going to be experimenting with that. The other thing I got, I think I got this at Cobble Creek Mining too. This is just a piece of copper. I like copper. I use this a lot in crystal grids, and it helps with the flow of energy. And like I use it always as like the center point. So what I would do with this is kind of put my center point crystal on the copper. So that's one of the ways I use that. Who's next? Sorry, it's a little. There we go. So this I got. I don't remember the name of the store. It's in the South Mall in Allentown. It's a crystal store. Like it was like initials, like CEI Imports or something. But this is a piece of black amber. Amber is really interesting because it is so light weight. You feel like when I pick up a crystal, I feel like it should have weight to it. This is just like a piece of candy. Even might not. I mean, it is just so lightweight. But black amber is good for the body, mind, and spirit. It's good for like changing habits and behaviors. It's good for decision making, luck, and memory. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's got a lot of inclusions in it. So that's the black amber. Celestite. This is a bigger piece of celestite. I've been all about the blue stones lately, which are usually like a throat chakra thing. So maybe there's something I need to say and I haven't said it yet. But celestite is really good for angelic communication, although it can be used for for anything in the spiritual realm, whether you're working with like ancestors, spirit guides, you know, any kind of deity sort of thing. Good for throat chakra, communication, speaking your truth, creativity, and protection from negative energy. So celestite. And I don't think I put this one on the list because I bought it right before, but this is a blue lace agate heart. And I love blue lace agate. Again, throat chakra, really good for communications, clearing anything out, anything, you know, illnesses that would be like involving the throat. So I really love this. And I'm a sucker for heart-shaped stones because I don't know why. And let's see. These I also got at the same store I got the black amber, and these are ocean jasper hearts. It's interesting. They've kind of got like a little divot on the front part of it, so you could actually set something else on it if you wanted to. I got two of them because I like some stones I like just because I like the markings on it, and that's why I got these two. There's something about it, like the color scheme and just the way it is, like it's really nice. Again, ocean jasper is good for the heart chakra, love, happiness, and communication. It's always interesting to me as I pick up crystals and then I look up the meanings for them, because sometimes like I don't remember what ocean jasper is good for when I'm in the store. I'm just like, ooh, shiny. That I end up thematically buying crystals. Like lately I've been all about blue crystals, and a lot of times I get heart crystals. And sometimes when you're drawn to something like that, it's like an intuitive way of knowing of something you need to work on. So like if I keep buying blue stones, well, I think there's something like, I don't know if it's a blockage in the throat chakra or like something opening, or maybe I need to speak my truth or say something. So pay attention to that when you are picking up crystals and you look up their meanings and stuff when you get home. Look for the common themes, because you might be intuitively getting a message there. So this one I just picked up literally like maybe 2 hours ago. This is blue flower agate, and the reason I picked it up was because I have another piece of blue flower agate which I didn't know what it was, and now it has a friend. So blue flower agate is good for the throat and heart chakras. Like the other blue stones, it's good for love and also good for overcoming fear. So this is a good stone to have. And we are going to move on to candles next. But first, I'm going to show you. They gave me a dinosaur tooth at Cobble Creek Mining, so I keep that on my altar. I don't know. The dinosaur tooth. Rar. Anyways. So next. We have candles next. There we go. I think I got all the candles. Yay. So I've gotten some of these candles before. I get these, I think at I get these at usually at Kindred Spirits. She just was vending at the owner who makes them, or her company, I think Lotus and Moon. She was vending at the same event I was, so I stocked up on candles. So we have a manifestation candle. They're all really nice. They have, most of them I think have the wood wick, which the wood wicks are interesting on candles because that's what makes that kind of crackling fireplace sound. And there's always corresponding crystals with this. So this is rosemary, lavender, and sage. It's for manifestation, and it's got black onyx, clear quartz, hematite, and pyrite. So gotta manifest some stuff. And now I'm like, where do I put everything? So this one is Cleanse and Purify. It's white sage and Palo Santo, angel ore quartz, clear quartz, milky quartz, and selenite. So let's see if it shows up. It's very light. Well, whoops. I just dropped a tiny black stone down my shirt. It bounced. So yeah, this is the Cleanse and Purify one because we need to cleanse and purify our spaces. Some of these I've had before. Like I know I've had the Wealth and Prosperity one before, so you might have seen it on previous videos or witchy hauls. This one is cinnamon, clove, pine, and patchouli. And it's got citrine, green aventurine, pyrite, and tiger's eye for wealth and prosperity. This one I think I've had before as well. This is the Communication and Truth one. Remember I said about all those blue crystals? And that's peppermint, spearmint, and vanilla. Ooh, that smells nice. It smells like candy. It's Angelite, apatite, clear quartz, and opalite. And this is Spirit Guidance. And it's lavender and rosewood. Oh, I love rosewood. Rosewood is amazing. It is a little bit hard to find as far as essential oils go. It's expensive because it's protected and endangered, but amazingly smelling. So it's Spirit Guidance. It's also got Angelite, Angel Aura, Celestite, and Rhodonite quartz. So yeah, this one, I mean, all those crystals are just amazing for that kind of communication. What else do we have? Ooh, we have, just in case of emergency, light candle, our Hex Breaker. I always keep one on hand. Rosemary, eucalyptus, and sage, and it's got black salt, black tourmaline, selenite, and smoky quartz. It's interesting how the selenite is in this because, like, see when I say selenite fragments, those little white strandy pieces, those are selenite. So we have a creativity and inspiration. This one I got. I don't know. I've been slowed down a bit on working on the Goetia path working. I am working on Gamagan, and I'm working on creativity and inspiration. So that's why I got this candle, and it's citrus and tangerine, carnelian, clear quartz, leopard skin jasper, and sunstone. She also does sell like little crystal kits with each of the candles. I think this is the last one. Yes, toxic energy shield, because we need that. And that one's pretty. And that is lavender and peppermint, amazonite, shungite, smoky quartz, and sodalite. So that's my candles. And let's see. So we're going to go into ritual tools now. And then I'm going to do a little sneak peek on some glass. So I got, these are all different kinds. This is called crystal sand. So I don't know how well you can see this. If you watched my video on making protection jars, I used the quartz, that's what this one is, the quartz one and the black tourmaline one in the protection jar. So this is just like crystal bit, it's fine. This looks like sugar. It's quartz, so don't eat it. But and that's gonna be good for clearing negativity. I got a whole bunch of these because I'm working on a top secret project that you'll know about when I launch it, if it works out. I also just picked up some rainbow moonstone sand, and that's good for intuition. We have citrine sand, which is good for prosperity and like solar plexus stuff. We got rose quartz sand, which is like, that's like love, universal love, friendship, healing, heart chakra, all of that. And stupid printer, stay closed. We got rhodonite sand, which rhodonite is an amazing stone. Like this just says emotional healing, but like that's like if you're dealing with any kind of grief, loss, heartbreak, anything like that. It's also good for love and stuff like that as well. But if you really are looking at healing, like relational trauma and that sort of stuff, rhodonite is amazing. The last few. We got carnelian, which is courage. That's also like sexuality, passion, creativity. So we got a little bit of carnelian. And then we have amethyst, which is going to be like crown chakra, like intuition. Amethyst is also amazing to work with. Like if you're doing any kind of like addiction healing, alcoholism, addiction, that's like the 12-step stone. So like that you would use for like support around that. We also have Angelite sand, and that's good for angelic and spiritual communication or communicating with spirits. And we have black tourmaline sand, which is the other one I used in my protection video. The brand on this is called Harmonia. I also got these at Kindred Spirits in Hellertown. And this is good for protection, obviously. So that's the sands. And I forgot the incense burners over there. So we'll go over literally right in front of me. I also got I know I got this from this other person, Lotus and Moon, who made the candles, I believe. This has actually got a little, I think you could put, I'm not sure entirely how. This is either a bookmark. No, it's not the one that's the card diffuser. I have a card diffuser. It's just actually in my car. It's like a little vial thing. And this is another evil eye bracelet. I use these, I have various things that are part of my house warding. Never reach in the right direction when I'm looking at the camera. And I got a black obsidian set of mala beads because I had a cute pair of wooden skull mala, or a strand of skull mala beads. They just exploded on the DC Beltway about 3 years ago. Sometimes. So I wanted to get a new mala bead. So now we have an obsidian mala bead set. And I got some stuff for burning incense. These I got from my one of my wholesale suppliers, New Age incense imports or something like that. So I picked up one of these, like they're called incense coffins. So you can actually put cones in or the stick in. It catches it so it doesn't go everywhere. And it's got, for sticks at least, it's got a little hidey hole in it, so you can put your sticks in there. Hidey hole. These I also got from the same place. This is good for basically to hold your Palo Santo in. Not that Palo Santo ever stays lit anyways, but I have different types of incense burners. It really depends on the type of incense I'm burning. This one I got, this is a resin burner. So the way this works, it's got a little metal base that you put a tea light in, and you wouldn't think that the tea light, so this kind of amplifies the heat. And this is adjustable. I'm going to move it up. So I used it the other day, and boy, did I put way too much incense in it because it got smoky. So on the top, you can see there's a little bit of leftover. So you can put like incense resin or those little beads in there. Once you turn the candle on, it melts it. So even though, I don't know if I can get this off, but even if stuff melts through, you're still going to be able to, once that resin heats up again. So you're not actually burning the resin, you're just heating it. it produces a lot of smoke. Let me tell you, I was like, okay, this is too much smoke because I probably put too. That was the first time I was using it, so I put too much on. So, but this works out really nice for burning resin. And I'm gonna put you. Let's just stick you there for now. And I wanted to give you a little teaser for some of the vintage glass stuff. So I am working on doing a longer video or a video dedicated to how I use vintage glass in my magical practice and to show off all my awesome stuff. Um, but what I just want to show you a couple pieces that I got recently or I've had. So this I got, this is absolutely adorable. It's this one I've been keeping in the office. It's a little this is Avon. I believe it's either, sometimes it's listed as ruby red, but there's a different one, ruby red. This is Cape Cod glass. So what's interesting with this is, I don't know if it's going to show up very well. So this is what it looks like in normal light. But what's interesting is when you put the black light on it, it gets this weird like green, because it's picking up the minerals like, or the any type of thing. So this probably has cadmium in it, if I had to guess, because it's red. So a lot of them are like the uranium glass like glows bright green under, I don't have any in here, under the black light. This is a piece, this is I love this piece. This is black amethyst. The black amethyst vintage glass is hit or miss, because sometimes it's just going to be like plain, like you see the reflection in there. It's just going to be like the plain black glass. But what I like, the ones I like, I have a second one of this, have like sort of like the dancing maidens on it. I have a one that's similar. It's like a little, it's a small, but it's a little planter. And I think I have a couple like a little days. Another piece. I'm trying to remember which one it is. This is black amethyst. I started using. So this is something you could use as like, I started making, I guess I was going to use this as like a money bowl, but you can use this as for offerings. You can use it to put your wine in, that sort of thing. I'm going to move my very sad hydrangea. Apparently hydrangeas hate water because I literally just got these yesterday and they're all like, we're dead now. This I got on eBay, but why I got this. So this is carnival glass. But if you look at the particular pattern on this, this it's funny, it's got a little leaf body, but it's actually listed as like Mephistopheles or the demonic or the demon one, or sometimes if it's jester, if someone doesn't want to necessarily be like, hi, buy my demonic vase, I swear it's not possessed entirely. But yeah, so this is one of the types of carnival glass. This has got kind of, also matches my hair. So let me hold it back a little further so it's not in light. So it's definitely got more of a blue and purple. Color, that's the word we're looking for. Color. Remember that word. So yeah, this is one. They do have this particular, the Mephistopheles one in, I've seen it in milk glass, uranium glass, the marigold colored. Say hi to my very sad hydrangeas. So I've seen it in other colors. You might be able to find it at like an antique market, but I got that on eBay because I was like, you know what? I need this. So yeah, I do use vintage glass in a lot of different ways in my rituals, from offering bowls to things I put candles in, because also one of the things that's fascinating about the vintage glass, so just using like the uranium glass, it's called uranium glass because it has uranium. It's in uranium, so it's not like, illegal, but you're getting like the elemental property of that to incorporate into your magic. So if you're into if you're into using metals, gems, crystals, anything for your correspondences, you also have the correspondences that come from things like that would be in like the vintage glass, like cadmium or manganese or uranium. I mean, cobalt, those all have their own properties to it. So yeah, so that is our March 2024 Witchy haul, and we'll be back with another episode in April, because that would be the month that is after March. It'd be like that. Anyways, don't forget to click like and subscribe, follow us on social media, sign up for a newsletter because algorithms suck. And if you really like the content on our channel, please consider supporting us by becoming a member so we can continue to bring you all sorts of amazing content. Because this is part of what I do. It is part of, you know, who I am as a content creator, who as a business owner, etc. So consider we have tiers from like 99 cents a month up to like $10. So we are working on reformulating some of the perks for different tiers, um, like the upper tiers and Patreon and stuff like that. So that will be coming at some point in time this year. I can only do so much. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.